Personal finance, it's a chore. And do-it-yourself financial software, it's a vacuum cleaner. Overall, it's really effective, but most people just don't want to push it around. Now, overall, individuals and families, they just don't have the time, in a lot of cases, to spend on their finances. And it's not they don't have the time, they don't want to spend the time. And so as a result, bills are paid late, budgets are abandoned, credit scores get wrecked, and a lot of these people get really stressed out. Now, my name is Devin Miller. I'm with Balance Financial, CEO, and today I'm going to talk to you about an alternative to do-it-yourself financial services. At Balance, we use purpose-built software, process automation, analytics, and a nationwide network of personal bookkeepers to manage your finances for you. Now, I'm going to walk you through our software. This is our dashboard. This is a system that just went live on March 1st of this year. We were in beta for a period of time. And the key to Balance is that every client gets a personal bookkeeper, somebody that manages your bills. Everything is routed to us. We pay your bills, we track expenses, and we just try and help manage your overall financial picture. Now, again, the key is Carrie here, who's one of our bookkeepers. Carrie is responsible for managing this for you. She's going to help you through setup and overall manage your account on an ongoing basis. Now, we're also launching a nationwide network of bookkeepers, not only our own, but also working with the thousands of professionals in the industry that already are working with small businesses or CPAs or financial advisors in this space. Now, as far as the actual functionality of what we provide, I'm going to walk you through some of the key features of what we do. Now, the clients that we work with are from a very broad spectrum. We work with seniors, if you think of maybe your elderly parents that might be struggling to manage their finances, or if you think of a high net worth family or just any busy individual, we work with folks from all different walks of life. And for them, they'll pay a monthly fee based on the complexity of their account, but overall we try and price it so it's affordable and available for everyone. But as far as the top features, when a client signs up, all of their bills are routed to us, and we have an integrated document storage system, part of which you see here, that manages all of your bills. So everything is routed to us, filed and stored online. From there, we can connect to any bill, connect to any U.S. checking account, pay any U.S.-based bill. We have this capability today, it's live. But the key thing is not just being able to pay bills or deal with documents. Part of our technology is an automated review process. We actually look at the bill in detail and not just determine whether or not it could be paid, but whether or not it should be paid, whether or not it's going to mess up your cash flow. Is this a new bill? Is this something you have an alert or notification around? How does it impact your overall picture? How should it be filed? All of those different elements that go with managing your finances, we have technology that automates that to a great degree. And the key is that your bookkeeper's there to keep it all running, but for the most part, we try and minimize the amount of effort they actually have to do, which helps scale the business. So we pay your bills, we manage your documents. Maybe some of you have everything on auto pay, though. It's not that big of a deal. How hard is it? Well, for those clients, we have standard budgeting and expense tracking functionality. But again, the key difference is that you're not managing this. You're not updating it. The bookkeeper's doing it for you. And in that particular case, the bookkeeper will keep it all personalized and up to date. You can also give your CPA or financial advisor view-only access so they can help you better prepare for tax time or long-term financial planning. Now, as far as the automation we use, it's a really key part to scaling this. If you want to provide an alternative to do-it-yourself financial tools, you have to be able to automate as much of this process as possible. And so we have a really particular algorithm set and automation flow that we use to automate as much as the actual processing as we have to. Again, replicating the personal bookkeeping experience or the process of you managing your finances on your own. So we use a set here of just basic rules and alerts. We also use the metadata within the system that we have across billers and payees. And all this different information goes into our system, again, to determine how you want your finances managed, but with minimal interaction by you. From there, this is what your bookkeeper sees. Your bookkeeper gets a very purpose-built user interface. Now, our software is more designed for that bookkeeper, the existing financial professionals or CPAs or members of our own staff managing finances for clients. They use this technology in order to better manage this process. Now, again, we automate it as much as possible, so the bookkeeper logs in, has very purpose-built software that's managing tasks, messages, and telling them what they should be working on. What are those high-value aspects of the business that are really going to provide value to the client? And for the most part, we're automating most of the back end that's going on. So your $20 water bill, if it's $20, it shows up on time, we're going to figure that out and we're going to get it paid. If it's $2,000 and there's an issue, your bookkeeper might step in and really help try and figure things out. And again, try and manage it for you. Now again, let's face it. Do-it-yourself financial software, it's not for everybody. They're awesome tools. But for the most part, there's always going to be people that for one reason or another are unable or unwilling to manage this on their own. And if you think of all the chores that we do on a regular basis, there's always usually two alternatives. There's the do-it-yourself side, and then the I don't want to do it side. Tax preparation, something all of us can relate to. And if you think of TurboTax or TaxAct, TurboTax from Intuit is an enormously successful product serving millions of people. But it's not for everybody. That's why people hire CPAs, or H&R Block has thousands of professionals that will do it for you. Again, both sides. And in personal finance, our philosophy is there should be that same alternative. If bill pay or any other personal finance tool, people want to use that on their own, then on the other side, there should be the alternative for those that are unwilling, unable, that cannot do it on their own. And with technology such as our process automation, analytics, and our purpose-built software, we can deliver that alternative. Now, if you're a financial institution, or maybe you're a technology provider that works with financial institutions, and you want to learn about new revenue-generating product opportunities, that's what Balance is all about. Offering this alternative generates great revenue, great opportunities to engage with your clients in an alternative way. Also, we have a tremendous amount of innovation and technology that we deploy to make this work. And one thing I wanted to leave you with, just as an example of our dedication to high tech and high service, we're launching here later this month a new iPhone app with photo bill pay. And again, the use case for us is you've got a one-time bill that shows up, maybe you've got a landscaper bill or a different service bill on your doorstep, show up, snap a picture of it, send it to Balance. Your bookkeeper will take care of it if there's any other anomalies. Again, high tech, high touch, really highly engaging products that provide an alternative to do-it-yourself financial software. Appreciate your time and look forward to talking to you all in our booth, and appreciate the time today.